For choosing me to be your best man. Love you, little bro. First of all, it's just been amazing having Sean as a little brother for the last 23 years. It's fascinating to watch him grow up. And I'll just go ahead and say he's a great guy. I think we have both of our parents, Dan and Jan, to thank for that. So because we're 8 years apart, so he's considerably younger than me than a lot of siblings, I think. And so I remember him when he was a really little baby. And one of my first and favorite memories of him was thinking that he was a really cranky little kid. And it turns out he just had a plastic craft bead shoved up his nose. And he was always just upset. So the other thing he does that now, and I feel for the last 10 years, he's just been watching and trying to do everything I do, but better. So I taught him to play chess. Now I never want to play him in chess. I taught him to play cards. He always takes my money. And it just goes on. But one of my favorite things about him is that he's here at Iowa State, or he went here to Iowa State. He marched in the marching band, one of my favorite memories, and I think for Sean too. Yeah. And then he took it to the next step, and he went and marched in drum corps, one of the Phantom Regiment, one of the best corps in the world. So he does this stuff all out of this unending dedication, and I think that he's going to just carry that on into his marriage with Emily. So I'd like to raise a toast to the love and dedication that Sean and Emily have for each other.
Good evening, everyone. What a beautiful day it's been today. I don't think it really could get any better. My name is Caitlin, and I am the maid of honor. When I was 13 years old, I was sitting in band class when I spotted this beautiful blue-eyed girl sitting next to me today. She had just moved to my small town of Rochester, Illinois. Emily and I became really close friends. Unfortunately, just a few years later, Emily moved away to St. Louis. It was pretty hard seeing my best friend move. We both agree that it made us closer, though. No matter how far away we are from each other, how long we go without seeing or talking to each other, whenever we see each other again, it always feels like no time has gone by. We always say, nobody gets me like you. Our most favorite thing to do is stay up late, talking in the dark. We'd be so tired and get in bed, and then 2 hours would go by, and sometimes we didn't even change subjects. It was always more troublesome doing this at her house, though, because Sherry would always get our butts up in the morning, no matter how late we stayed up. During one of these late nights, when we were 16, we promised each other that we would be each other's maid of honor. It seemed like forever away. Even though we were far apart, we stayed so close. I remember the first time she told me about Sean. I had this feeling right away that he was the one for her. The tone in her voice said it all. I can't wait for her to hear that tone in my voice someday. So here we are, 10 years later. And I am upholding my maid of honorship. I am honored and blessed to be by your side on this special day, Emily. I know I've said it a million times, but I seriously have no idea what I would do without you. Sean, I know you are going to be a wonderful husband to my best friend. I feel like I've gained a new family, another family, and I know you and I will only get closer as years go by. I love you both so much, and I know you will have a wonderful life together. So, let's raise our glasses for a toast to life full of happiness and love for all the days ahead. To Emily and Sean.
That's why you have a bigger brother. Okay, so public speaking has never been a forte of mine, so please bear with me. I want to begin by thanking Brad and Sherry. I remember when I asked for permission to have Emily sing the marriage, and my hands were shaking for like like an hour. So thank you. I also want to thank the rest of Emily's family for making me feel so welcome and accepting me to be part of the family. I also want to thank my mom and dad. Sorry. I love you both so much, and I couldn't ask for better role models and parents. Thank you for your loving guidance all these years. And my brother, as he's only at my iPad. Even today, I continue to look up to him, even more than he knows. I want to thank the rest of my family and friends for being here today. I know a lot of you traveled pretty far to be here, so thank you. I also want to thank Michael and Mary Beth Galimo. I don't even know where to begin. They have both been a huge influence in my life before coming to Iowa State and after coming to Iowa State, and I can never thank them enough for everything they've done for both my brother and I, so thank you. I also want to shout out to my brothers of Kappa Kappa Psi. They have been my family away from home, so thank you for everything and all the support along the way. I also want to take this time to thank the DJ, Kevin Muehlenthaler. He's been a good friend throughout college, a good role model, and I'm glad he was able to be here today. He's been doing a good job. So. I also want to thank the Memorial Union and all the staff for allowing us to use this beautiful facilities. And last but not least, I want to thank everyone that I wasn't able to mention, and for being part of this special day. So here's to all of you for making this such a special day. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. The best decision that I made at Iowa State was to join the marching band because that's where I met this guy. So I'd like to start off by thanking Sean for loving me and for being so sweet and amazing. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of your love and support. Mom, planning my wedding with you has been so much fun. You are my mother and my best friend, and I'm so lucky. I love you so much. Dad, according to Mom, I couldn't be any more like you. For example, sometimes we lose things. We eat way too much ice cream. We love the Cyclones, and we're in the Army. Well, I want you to know that this isn't by mistake. I'm proud to be like my father and walk in his shoes or boots. And I will always be my daddy's little girl. I love you. Next, I want to thank Dan and Jan for welcoming me into your family. Today, I officially became a Cyto, but I have felt like a part of Sean's family for a long time. And I am so excited for all of the new family that I'm gaining today. I would also like to thank my amazing wedding party. You have made my day so special. The second best decision that I made at Iowa State was to join Alpha Sigma Kappa Women in Technical Studies. So I'd like to thank all of my lovely sisters who are here with me tonight. Alright, so here's a toast. Thank you, everyone, for coming to celebrate with us tonight as we look forward to the many adventures ahead of us.
And I will hand it off to Emily's father, Mr. Whitford, for one more.